Okay, then, let the debate continue, but ours is to give context to any story that comes before us. All right, to our next story. You know, the customs of any country like ours plays a key role in the prevention, detection, and investigation of criminal activities. Now, the Nigeria Customs Service at Abuja has intercepted an undeclared sum of $193,000, that's about 289.5 billion naira, concealed in a carton of yogurt at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja. Spokesman of the service, Abdullahi Mewada, disclosed the seizure, and according to him, the suspect was aboard an Ethiopian airline flight number 951, which came in from Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. Now, many of the customs acted on credible intelligence to make the haul. So what happens from here would prove that we are ready to punish bad behavior.
I'm not surprised. It's something that happens all the time. It's just that the customs were quite effective this time around.
Okay.
When you go to Murtala Mohammed Airport,
here in Lagos.
Here in Lagos, I don't know whether they still do it now. There's a particular day of the week that they used to move dollars to Dubai.
Okay.
All those people involved in this foreign exchange thing will gather money together, and then they will now move it like that.
If you remember, there was swoop.
Yes, there was an armed robbery incident that happened at Murtala Mohammed Airport one time. Okay. I was at the airport traveling abroad that day, and it was like, in fact, a lot of people misconstrued it to be an invasion by Boko Haram fighters, because everybody thought, because there was so much gunfire and all that. But unfortunately for those armed robbers, they miss those guys by whiskers. Those guys have, you know, the foreign exchange offices that they've already moved that foreign exchange into the airport already when they came. So people used to move around, add currency, especially in the Middle East area. So, but this about, apparently, the owners cannot defend it, because bringing in money is not illegal. It's just for you to declare it. Yes, it's for you to declare it. But if you...
But there's a ceiling.
No. It's like,
once it's above $10,000.
Once it's above 10,000, you must declare.
Yeah.
The threshold is $10,000. If it's above $10,000, you must declare. But you know, people who are involved in, they abandon the bag. So it's something that happens all the time. So we have to commend the Nigeria Customs, because majority intelligence is also very important. Yeah. That is what NDLA is doing, and they'll be able to achieve a lot. You need intelligence for you to know that these are the things that are happening. Somebody must have known that this guy is coming in with this kind of money. Yes, and then tip them off to say, oh, this guy is coming with this amount of money. So they were able to seize that, and the guy just abandoned it there. So that's commendable.
Because if we consider that it is not just money, sometimes you have something as deadly as firearms coming in.
Yes,
and
a lot of such seizures have been made by the current leadership of the customs. I'm so impressed with his work. I can't deny. Some time ago, a soldier was put in charge of customs.
Okay.
You know? But some of the big discoveries that have been made by the current leadership of the customs, especially Hams Hall, you know, give me so much hope that we are getting there. Nobody has the right to go against the Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022 and the NCS Act, that's the Nigerian Customs Service Act of 2023. Once you have money in excess of $10,000 on you, you are obligated to declare it. And that is upon arrival, and when you are departing, you must declare. Now, in this case, this person concealed $193,000 in a yogurt carton. They also found $578,000 falsely declared from an inbound passenger coming in from South Africa. That passenger declared 279,000 and decided to hide $299,000. He declared $279,000 and hid $299,000.
Because he believes that if you declare $500,000, you have to explain.
Yes.
Raise the roof.
So what he declared was lower than what he actually had on him, and invariably they also found 100 pounds and a counterfeit $250 on him. When we imagine how we are struggling to achieve exchange rate stability in our country, the people who are causing these distortions, because somebody said to me that Nigeria is the biggest importer of the American dollar. And I cannot argue, because it has become the underground currency in our country. Our own currency is weak. We have not done enough to keep our currency strong and to keep it stable. If you can't keep it stable, it's also ridiculous for you to plan. We see countries like South Africa, they found a way to keep the exchange rate stable.
By protecting the rand. Their rand.
Yes, and they keep it. You can plan.
You
can plan. Investors know that, okay, this thing is going to remain there. Not the volatility that we experience with our own currency. They don't have it. They don't have it. It's been like that for years. So if people are causing distortions in the foreign exchange market, honestly, we will keep having this problem of the volatility, exchange rate volatility, which is the major enabler of even inflation in our country. Food inflation especially. A lot of what people bring in. Today, you walk into a department store, the price that you see on a product that you want to buy, come back 2-3 days later, the price may have changed. Because they are all subject to exchange rate volatility. So, people who bring foreign currency into our country without declaring the foreign currency, the law must take its course on them. I have no sympathy for even those who lose this kind of big money, because once you fail to declare it, you've lost the money. Now they've handed it over. Customs, yes. They've handed it over. You never said it was on you. So we need to do a lot more of this, and I want to commend the Controller General Adewale once again. He has shown that when you look within to pick the head of an agency, it always bears fruit, because he understands how the place should be run, how the place works.
I cannot forget CG Adewale, Mayor. You remember when he was here in Lagos?
Yes,
was in
for
charge
so many years the spokesperson.
He was a spokesperson for a long time. People, you see, I want to add my voice to that professionalism matters a lot. When there was a time we had a military man heading that custom. Now we have a professional that was within, that have been in the custom, that have been the spokesperson for a long time. And we can see what he's doing. It shows that it's always important to put professionals
in
square holes, so that they'll be able to do the job, that they've been trained over time, they know how it works, they know areas to go to, and they are doing very well. Mayor, I'm really impressed with the CG too.
How about applying the big stick? Whoever is...
in this case, there's no big stick to win, because they forfeited it. They abandoned the money. Nobody is claiming ownership for the second one, the 193. If you don't claim ownership, it's just like you go to court. When you go to court and say forfeiture, and somebody didn't come out to say, I own this property. It's the same thing, because those criminals, when they do things like that, immediately they see that, oh, this box is of interest to Custom General. They will just know that, oh, bad market, and they will walk away. Because the other alternative
is to go to jail.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
they will just walk away. That's bad business. Because, like I said, most of them are usually involved. If they're not involved in one shady deal, maybe they're involved in currency trafficking and all that. So they cannot afford to disclose or want to say, oh, I want to declare this, because they cannot explain it.
Mine is, we are not experiencing these distractions because of a paucity of laws. The laws are here, you know, but giving them teeth to bite, back and bite, you know.
No, we wish that the customs will do a lot more of this. It will really help. Let them know that, look, in our country, when you break the laws, you pay for it. I'm sure that they too...
Even the money generated now is crazy.
Yes.
The money under this Controller General, the money the customs generates is the major...
I hear they overstretch, you know, they overstrip the target.
Yes. They are really doing very well.
So kudos to you, sir. Kudos. All right, to our next story.